Many have come to protest, many to pray, but most have come to participate in what has become the best show in town.
Pat Gray is here on the Blaze Radio Network.
Great to have you with us. Thanks for being here. 888-900-3393 is number to call. We're still talking about the second strike on the Venezuelan drug boat.
Had enough yet?
Yeah, I have. I've had enough of it.
Are you ready just to blow up Venezuela now?
Yeah.
Be done with it?
Whole country.
Because I think I am.
Are you?
I think I am. I've had just about enough of it.
I know. The Democrats make this impossible.
I know.
So, yeah. Whatever. Whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, they're narco-terrorists.
Right.
Am I right?
Thank you.
They're delivering shipments of poison to America. Am I right?
Thank you. That's what they say.
Tell you another thing. It's self-defense. That's what it is.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, here's what the president had to say yesterday.
If it is found that survivors were actually killed while clinging onto that boat, should Secretary Hegseth, Admiral Bradley, or others be punished?
I think you're going to find that this is war, that these people were killing our people by the millions, actually, if you look over a few years. I think last year we lost close to 300,000 people were killed. That's not mentioning all the families. Have you seen what happens with the families of not only the people killed, the people that are trying to get their son or their daughter off of this poison that they've been fed? I think you're going to find that there's a very receptive ear to doing exactly what they're doing, taking out those boats. And very soon we're going to start doing it on land, too, because we know every route, we know every house. We know where they manufacture this crap. We know where they put it all together. And I think you're going to see it very soon on land also. Yeah, please.
So to be clear, you support the decision to kill survivors after the initial
No, I
strike?
support the decision to knock out the boats. And whoever's piloting those boats, most of them are gone. But whoever are piloting those boats, they're guilty of trying to kill people in our country. Yeah, please.
Okay.
Yeah, next.
Desperately trying to get him to say, yeah, I was fine with it.
Right. And he said, I think you're going to find a receptive ear. I mean, this audience was, 87%?
Yes.
Yeah. There's already a receptive ear there.
There sure is.
And here's an ABC News clip with Jesse Waters and Stephen Miller
This is good.
From last night.
Tonight, new information. According to a source familiar with the incident, the two survivors climbed back onto the boat after the initial strike. They were believed to be potentially in communication with others and salvaging some of the drugs. Because of that, it was determined they were still in the fight and valid targets. A JAG officer was also giving legal advice. So again, David, that video will be key, and Admiral Bradley will be on the Hill tomorrow behind closed doors.
Yeah.
Well, there it is. Now what do you have to say?
Oh, where's the... oh, shoot. This doesn't have the follow-up? Because the follow-up with Jesse Waters and Stephen...
Yeah, it was awesome.
It was absolutely great.
It was awesome.
We'll have to figure that one out because we got to get their commentary on this. Stephen Miller is just...
He was awesome there.
Yeah.
Was he radically opposed to the second strike?
Yeah,
was he all pissed
definitely...
off?
Yes, he was.
I bet he was.
Yes, he was.
I'll bet he
it
was.
In fact, it was embarrassing. I thought, how's he going to keep his job?
Going right against the president, right up against him? Sure.
Yeah, we'll find that because it's worth watching.
Well, Dan Crenshaw, who is a little unpredictable, since we first started admiring him and then realized, oh, no, this is another Chris Christie situation. But he's on the side of the administration on this.
I can't recall any time in my history doing counterterrorism operations where we strike a group, whether that's a building or a boat or a vehicle, and then we were like, oh, well, they're survivors. Do we have to go? We can't kill them. Of course we kill them.
Of course we kill them.
Which is what we actually said, right? If we were okay with the with the bombing,
that's
then
what you're
of
there
course.
for.
Yeah.
So you're finishing the job. Then there's the Mays
Mazemore is an
Mazemore?
excellent follow on X. He uncovered an incredible video.
I don't think I'm familiar
from
with Mazemore.
1989.
Oh, yeah, he's done a lot of work.
Oh, this is the Joe Biden thing.
Yeah, Senator Joe Biden at the time with a response to George H.W. Bush and the war on drugs.
Okay, how things have changed. Here's what he had to say back then.
Every president for the past 2 decades, Democrat and Republican alike, has declared war on drugs. And each of them has lost that war and lost it miserably. They lost because they attempted to deal with only part of the drug problem. They lost because their initiatives were pulled apart by bureaucratic squabbling among their advisors. They lost because they always did too little and they did it too late. We don't oppose the president's plan. All we want to do is strengthen it. We don't doubt his resolve. All we want to do is stiffen it. The trouble is that the president's proposals are not big enough to deal with the problem. We think we should do more to stem the flow of drugs across our borders, and we think we should go one step further. Let's go after the drug lords where they live.
Wait, what?
With an international strike force.
Oh, ooh, wow.
There must be no safe haven for these narco-terrorists, and they must know it. We have to lock up the dealers for a long, long time.
Yeah.
And we have to attack the source from which the drugs come. And we have to do that not a piece at a time, but all at once.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
And we have to do it now.
Okay.
And there's not any reason why we can't do that. We have the power, we have the money, and we have the knowledge.
Isn't that interesting?
Internationally, they want a strike force. So what Donald Trump is doing is exactly what Senator Joe Biden asked
wanted
for.
to do in 89. 36, almost 37 years ago. And now, what do you suppose he's saying now? Do you suppose he agrees with what Trump is doing?
He's probably doesn't recognize who's in that video, because I sure as hell don't.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
And it used to be that you'd play those younger videos of Joe Biden. You think, oh, that's younger Joe Biden. Look, he's so cognitive there. And now I look at it and go, I still don't like him.
Yeah. Yeah, he's kind of wrecked it.
Yeah. He tainted the old nostalgia.
Yeah, he did. It does show you, though, where Democrats used to be.
Yes.
On almost everything.
Yeah.
It didn't matter. War on drugs, immigration, even abortion. They were almost completely different back then. They wanted abortion back then to be safe, legal, and rare. That doesn't figure into their equation at all anymore. So, I mean, they've changed and gotten so extreme and radical on every issue. And that's just a nice little reminder. They're completely different people now. Meanwhile, we got Scott Bessent versus the New York Times.
Yeah, what do they do this thing so often? Is it every month, Jeffy? Do you know?
Yeah, I'm not sure. It isn't. It's their summit. It's the New York Times summit. I don't know how often they.
But they have the
do
guests
it.
up there, and
yes.
it sometimes provides very entertaining clips like this one. Oh my gosh!
The question is, is this like a new? Is this a new normal?
That Andrew, there's no new normal, and I can tell you that I actually don't read the New York Times anymore. That sometimes I do watch CNBC, but occasionally people send me articles, and there's just this fever swamp. And you're now a pop historian with 1929, and in 20, 30, 40, 50 years, the New York Times is no longer the paper of record. You can't go. I read this article. President Trump is slowing down. President Trump's mental capacity. It is 100% fake. That he only called me twice at 2 a.m. last week instead of 3 times.
You're saying he called you? I believe that he called you at 2 or 3 in the morning.
That whole narrative. You had what was one of the greatest scandals of all time, that the coverage of the Biden administration, Joe Biden's diminished capacity, and the cover-up.
And that's why it's probably fair to raise these questions.
Where was the New York Times? We just had a 3-hour cabinet meeting yesterday, Andrew.
Oh, my gosh.
For 10 months, the Biden administration did not have a cabinet meeting. How are you going to invoke the 25th Amendment if the cabinet secretaries never see the president? Which they didn't. That I hear from people in the Treasury building that I see President Trump more in a day than my predecessor saw Joe Biden in half a year.
Mm-hmm. Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Andrew.
I love how he's using their focus on Trump now to justify, well, yeah, it was, but that shows you why it's so important that we focus on Trump's health right now. Why didn't you focus on Biden's back in the days? Right. The point, why did you cover up for him? Why didn't you care then? And now all of a sudden, it's the most
you care.
Concerning issue we face right now, the declining health of Donald Trump. And I love how they keep doing his left leg is dragging.
Well, they're all concerned. I mean, especially the New York Times guy. I mean, he's got his pants pulled up to his knees.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's concerned. He's concerned about legs.
So it's up so high that even with the long socks he has on, you're still seeing skin.
Yeah.
Yes.
That should never happen.
In the other shot, he turns, he crosses his other leg where they both, you don't see any skin. You don't see any. Yeah, there you go. See,
Congratulations.
Okay, so here's what happened. He grew over the summer, and his mom didn't buy him any new pants. Sorry, Andrew.
But I was telling Stu that, the guy on the left is seeing gayer than the actual gay guy on the right.
Wow. We don't know about the
guy. Andrew.
Yeah, he might be.
He might be.
I think
he knows he's talking to the top one.
He is talking respect.
I just think it's funny. He's looking down the entire time Scott Bessent is talking.
Yes.
And he's like, I better not ask that follow-up. I better not do this follow-up. I'm
just
gonna
being pummeled. Yeah.
He is.
Yeah.
Funny.
So great.
Yeah, I got to find, I don't know when Gavin Newsom was there, but it's funny you guys mentioned how he's sitting because somebody posted Gavin Newsom sitting, I think, on that very stage. What human male sits like that? Because he is Gavin Newsom, everything about him is exaggerated. I'll find it. We'll send it in. It's fun.
Also, this is interesting. Senator Mark Warner seemingly is called for a coup on President Trump.
Unprecedented disrespect when they were all brought to get a pep rally in front of Hegseth and Trump. This is an administration that's fired, uniform generals from the head of the NSA, the head of the Defense Intelligence Agency. And I think in many ways, the uniform military may help save us from this president and his lame people like Hegseth, because I think their commitment is to the Constitution and obviously not to Trump, and I expect Bradley to adhere to that.
So, Senator, let's go a little further on this. What are concerns you have about the legality of these?
So, what do you mean? Can you imagine it? See, he just made a statement like that, a U.S. senator, and you don't follow up on it? What do you mean by that? How will the uniformed military help us deal with the president? What do you mean? You talking about a military coup?
Democrats are traversing over very dangerous ground right now.
Man.
Now, who's going to go to jail over this? Because this is getting out of hand.
No one.
Yeah.
Of course.
What will come of it? Nothing. But is there more to this?
No, that was it. That was it. Here is how Gavin Newsom was sitting on the stage. Zoom in on Newsom there. Oh, my gosh.
There you go.
Those legs, man.
That is how...
He's gonna break that ankle.
Sits on Fox and Friends in the morning. Very feminine.
And that ankle. What's that ankle doing over there, man? That's gonna fall off.
I know. That is so weird.
He's a strange man.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, and you couple that with the way he does when he's talking with his hands, and he'll put his hands together, and he'll do his really.
That could be the next president of the United States.
No, sir. Don't you dare. Don't you dare put that voodoo out there.
That's horrifying. Why would anyone say such a thing? Oh! That's frightening. What kind of freak would say that Gavin Newsom could be the president? That's unheard of.
No chamois.
Chamois!
Thank you.
There it is.
We had that.
Oh, man. All right. Let me tell you about quality of life. What's one thing you've noticed about your body changing as you've gotten older? And how does that affect your approach to health and recovery? Turns out the secret to healing, recovery, and resilience isn't just luck, it's stem cells. These are your body's built-in repair crew. But as we age, that system slows down. You get fewer cells, weaker signals, slower recovery. This is exactly why Qualia stem cell was created. Your cells are powerful. Make sure they stay that way with Qualia's innovative new stem cell formula. Think of stem cells as your body's repair crew, and Qualia stem cell helps them do their job better. It's crafted with nature's most powerful healers like sea buckthorn and royal jelly. Put that on toast, too. It's absolutely delicious. So you're ready to take on what's next. You don't have to accept slowing down. Help your body renew itself by reactivating the system that keeps you moving, healing, and thriving with Qualia's stem cell formula. You only need to take it 4 days a month, preserving your body's regenerative capacity over time. So all you have to do is go to QualiaLife.com, QUALIA. Okay, you get a bonus too. Use the promo code PAT for an additional 15% off your next order. That's Qualia, QUALIA, QualiaLife.com/Pat. And thanks to Qualia for sponsoring this episode.
Look, Daddy, teacher says every time a bell rings, an angel gets his wings.
That's right. That's right. Attaboy, Clarence.
Pat Gray.
Hello, boy. That's right.
You say? Okay, so we do have the longer version now with the response from Stephen Miller.
On with Jesse Waters last night.
Okay.
Tonight, new information. According to a source familiar with the incident, the 2 survivors climbed back onto the boat after the initial strike. They were believed to be potentially in communication with others and salvaging some of the drugs. Because of that, it was determined they were still in the fight and valid targets. A JAG officer was also giving legal advice.
This backs up the entire second strike. Yes, I mean, it just doesn't get more crystal clear than that. The mission is take out the boat, stop the drugs, keep this vessel and its cargo from reaching our shore using lethal means. And our amazing military, the heroes of the United States Armed Forces, did exactly that. President Trump, Secretary Hegseth, and this entire government are committed to finally using our military to defend our people, our borders, our family, our culture, our history, our heritage, to defend the United States.
Let's
We're
get
not
out
going
there.
off running around the Middle East trying to build democracies in caves and deserts and in distant sands that have never known democracy. We're using the military to protect American security, American prosperity, American lives right here where we live, where our children live.
Okay.
Let's get out there. Let's have a good game. Let's go. Let's have a good war. Let's go.
Yeah. And then, they have that IG report about the signal thing, SignalGate with Hegseth. Remember early on, they were...
Yeah.
Stuff.
Yeah, they're bringing that back up.
Because that report's been released. So Hegseth is the target now.
Yeah.
And he's going to need support from this administration.
Well, I mean, would they decide that something could have happened, right? I mean... with the signal?
Yeah.
I mean,
you could have put lives at risk.
Could have happened. Yeah. Right. Okay. Thanks.
Yep. So they're just trying to pile on with this here. So if you should ever circle the wagons around at a member of the administration right now, it's Pete Hegseth. So
seems like it's appropriate for that right now because he's under fire. And for them to, this isn't really a second strike. It's part of the first strike. It's part of finishing the job.
Correct.
And as Stephen Miller said, even the ABC News report outlines that. Right. They're just finishing the job. Shut up. I mean, that seems to end the discussion to me.
Sure does.
Well, it won't, but it should. It absolutely should. I mean, can you imagine this on the battlefield? And another thing I want to know is how do we know about it? How do we even know they came back around?
Yeah, do a report on that one.
Yeah, yeah. Why is ABC News not asking that question? How do we even know this? Who leaked this information? That's bad.
Yeah, we need an inspector general on that case.
You can't have that in a war like this. We shouldn't even know about it, right? You shouldn't even know about
they
this.
released the original video.
Yeah, but how do we know?
Yeah,
we
but
did
we
a
don't.
second?
That didn't show anybody surviving.
No,
that didn't
no, it
show
did
the
not.
survivors getting back
No,
on
it
the
did
boat.
not.
So why do we know that? That's bad. Somebody is
It's
out to get
it's
that.
obviously in the full report, and you're right. Who leaked that?
Yeah, somebody's obviously trying to hurt the president.
And that was
or Hegseth.
a good important note that she said that the JAG officer was there, which I remember.
That's really important.
I remember when we did any operations, we stupidly had to wake up the lawyer and say, "Hey,
Unreal.
we have to do this. Is this okay?"
Yeah.
So,
right, can I protect myself?
yes,
Can I protect my
that's
unit?
exactly what we had to do every single time. Wake up the lawyer and be like, "Hey, are we liable here?"
The rules of engagement are ridiculous.
Yes, they are.
Right. I mean, I specifically remember during the early days of the war on terror, hearing about how we have Bin Laden in our sights.
Yeah, they had him,
and the or whoever the lawyer was said, "Nah, you can't be doing that." You know, what the hell are we talking about?
Is there anybody else within 100 miles of him?
Right.
Because we don't want to hurt him.
And then there was a funeral, which was a gathering of.
I remember that.
God, if it was Taliban or Al Qaeda members, but bottom line is. Nope, can't be doing that because they called the lawyer, and that's what they said.
Collateral damage.
I mean, do we fight wars or do we not fight wars?
Exactly. And that's our problem. We haven't fought a war like a war since World War II.
No, we have not.
And that's why there's no decisive victories anymore. There wasn't in Korea. There wasn't in Vietnam. There really wasn't in Iraq. I mean, did we win them? I guess, sort of. But we didn't really win them the way we won World War II, where it was undeniable, and definitive, because that's not how you fight wars anymore. You can't. Powers that be won't let you.
Exactly.
And Chris, I'm sure you can attest to this. When you fight wars like that, you're just jeopardizing the young men and women in uniform.
Yeah, for sure.
And you're risking their lives unnecessarily.
Oh, well, yeah.
All because you don't want to get heat back at home.
Because we have to wait for the lawyer to report back and say, "Yep, target is good."
Right. Right. They can't be won. That supposedly, and we talked about this on Glenn's show years ago, there was an agreement where war would not be decisive like that. We weren't going to fight it that way anymore.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I don't want to get into the whole history of that because I don't remember all of it anyway.
Right. That's right. I mean, the only decisive war that we've won in the near past
Here we go.
Was Grenada.
The Island of Spice.
Operation Urgent Fury,
Where
we saved the Western Hemisphere from communism.
You're right.
That's the only one.
understand
Notice you just glossed over that. Didn't mention that.
There's a lot of money to be made in war, and there are a lot of people that benefit from war financially
and really
speaking.
That's what's underneath it all.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Yep.
Blackwaters.
Blackwater.
Yeah.
Big
water.
Big water. Ocean water.
Ocean water. Okay.
Oh man. So it's frustrating. It's really and again, it's dangerous for our troops to have to fight the wars this way. And it's bad for the country, both countries, ours and theirs.
Right.
If you go in and you do it with purpose, really do shock and awe and just win the thing like we're capable of doing,
yes,
then it's over.
Yes.
It's what
and
he's
you don't have to
doing.
draw it out
I mean, we have a
forever.
Columbia family filing a legal challenge, right? We touched on it a little bit yesterday
You should tell
against
them,
the USA.
shut up.
No.
Shut up.
No.
Beat
We're
it.
not doing that.
No.
We're not. I'm sorry. Your Inter-American Human Rights Watchdog Service can go pound sand.
Yeah, who signed us up for that anyway? I want to know what president latched us on or what Congress latched us onto that agreement.
We're a sovereign nation. We don't answer to your international tribunal. Shut up.
And I love how you said yesterday, we don't listen to international law.
We don't.
We don't. We shouldn't.
No, we shouldn't.
We should pay attention to the U.S. Constitution.
But that's
all
definitely a main talking point for the haters now.
It is. Yep. Because that's all they got. Because it's all constitutional. So now they're turning to international law because that can hurt us.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's asinine. And it's dangerous. And if we don't stand up to it, we're going to be sorry.
Yeah.
It'll be really bad.
Absolutely. It needs to
really,
be stopped
really bad.
now.
And that's why it's so chilling when you hear the mayor of New York City, as of January 1st, saying things like, I'm going to follow international law. Stick international law up your rectal cavity. That's what you should do, because international law has nothing to do with the United States of America. Shut up about it.
Thank you.
But he's going to follow international law.
And possibly arrest Bibi.
Possibly. That'd be the dumbest mistake he could ever make, but he could do it. I mean, there's so many dumb mistakes he can make.
No question. I don't know that they could ever actually do that.
He says he's going to.
Yeah,
he's going to.
There's a lot of levels to go through before you actually get to Netanyahu.
You know what we need to do is cut a video that tells the NYPD that they don't have to follow illegal orders from international courts.
Thank you.
That's what we should do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what a
Nothing
great idea.
specific.
Great
Just
idea,
tell
Pat.
NYPD members you don't have to follow wrong orders from anybody.
And
That's awesome. Sometimes leaders are wrong.
We're going to need to also keep account when we have Zohran Mamdani clips going forward of how many times you hear the sirens blasting in the background.
So far, it's every time.
We're 2 for 2 right now, and this is he's gonna do more of these press conferences when he's mayor. And as we
get closer to the first of the year, there's going to be more.
To hear right behind him every time.
That's awesome.
That.
He's going to be so. If you were him, you'd be so angry.
Pissed.
Oh man,
no question.
You think I'm going to cut your services before? Yeah, but you're lucky to be having a bicycle to ride.
What a brilliant idea, though.
With a little bell.
If that's happening,
I love whoever thought that up. Hey, every time he's out doing a press conference, run your sirens right in front of it. And it sounded, this last one that we played yesterday, sounded like they just parked there.
Right in front.
And just
and that last one, too. That last one was right there at the building.
Because they were at the building,
Yep. So,
hilarious.
I'm sure.
So great.
I'm positive that law enforcement knows at all times where the New York City mayor
I'm
is,
sure they're
or mayor-elect.
Absolutely.
And so it just takes one person getting that memo. Be like, oh, what's that address again?
So great.
Yeah, sorry,
awesome.
I got a call over there. And if you're I don't know the next time Netanyahu is planning on visiting New York City, but the United Nations regular session will begin anew on September 8th, 2026.
Okay.
So
that's something to look out for.
That is going to be interesting.
Yeah. You have the clip of check this out. If you missed it yesterday, here he is trying to do an interview, and you hear the sirens like they're right in his face.
It's the back half
when I become the mayor of this city,
30 seconds
I'm going to that Starbucks has violated labor laws. A platform where you can speak about the fact that, yes, we celebrate what
especially when
DCWP was able to accomplish in the largest ever settlement
so angry.
that has been won in this city.
It's got to be on purpose.
$28 million, and also that we will continue to commit funding both of a fiscal kind and also of our own sustained commitment in terms of the political will necessary to ensure that we hold these kinds of corporations accountable.
I don't think that car was moving either.
I don't think so.
It was just
he
parked.
is so pissed.
Because it doesn't trail off and fade at all.
Right.
It just gets more prominent.
That is so great.
There's one look in there that I didn't see yesterday.
Yes.
Where there's one look I didn't catch yesterday that he looks pissed.
Yes.
He does. Yeah, he does.
I mean, like
he knows what's going on.
Yes. He's got that one brief moment, man. He let the mask down.
Has anybody else noticed that this happens lately every time?
That's exactly what I'm looking for right now, just to see if anybody is commenting on how loud it is whenever he's talking.
Interesting that he doesn't acknowledge it. I think they did in the first one, maybe.
Yeah, they did.
Yes, at the very end.
Yeah, the reporter acknowledged it, yes.
Yeah, he didn't.
Yeah, but if he does, though, then he's just asking for it. Just like the Franklin thing.
You know? Right.
Once you say it's bugging you, then okay, you're going to get a heaping.
Okay. I think there's a 3-alarm call for the next time you're speaking. Not just one.
Is that
awesome.
Is that a social worker arriving on the scene there that I hear?
It will be after January.
Yeah.
Man.
No, I think we're unique in noticing the silence.
All right.
Okay, good. All right. Well, we'll see if it happens next time.
Yeah.
You know it will.
It happens when it happens next time, the rest of the country will be on board. And
I think
join
so.
us.
888-900-3393. More Pat Gray Unleashed coming up.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.
Got some tweets here. Bunter Hayden tweets, wait, hold on. Did Biden just call them narco-terrorists? I was told that no such entity exists. Pretty sure
there
he
must
did,
be no safe haven for these narco-terrorists.
Yep.
And they must know it.
So
We have
they
to
existed back in 1989.
Wow. That's surprising.
Yeah. Isn't that interesting? Peekapool, the unleashed Pokemon. If someone sits like Gavin Newsom, can we assume there's nothing between their legs they need to worry about crushing?
Wow.
Yes. Yes, we can.
Good point.
That's that's a definite yes. Dirty Mule, can you imagine how jacked up the sharks and whales must be with all those drugs in the ocean?
I know.
I'm sorry. That's a good point. Nobody is thinking about the sharks, the fish.
Right.
That drug is going somewhere.
I mean, we've had reports of them finding animals, sharks, seafaring with cocaine.
Coked up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Is that true? Because I would
Yes.
think the fire maybe destroys the drugs. No, not completely.
Not completely.
Yeah. So
I mean,
there's enough for them
that
to
one
snort.
bag of coke
depending
that
on how pure it is. I mean, if you could pretty much smoke it yourself.
Or the
It's called
CIA is
freebasing.
just in the area. They come and scoop it up.
It's called
and
freebasing.
sell it themselves.
It's
Wait, hold
really
up. It's
good.
called what?
It's called freebasing.
Freebasing.
That's
Okay.
really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Really good.
Doesn't that involve fire?
You heat it. It does.
Yeah.
It does. Yeah.
So they're probably
maybe
not
not the
doing a lot of
kinetic
that.
energy. Yeah. isn't doing that.
Okay. Yeah. Smallmouth Bass Kurt, we've shown time and time again that we can win decisively if the resolve and political will exists. If those two factors can't be satisfied, we have no business in war. Right? It's very true. It's very true. Because look what happened in Afghanistan. Second we left, it all
Right back.
went belly up.
Right
So-
back. And we're paying the price for the people that were working both sides because we let them come into the country.
Right.
And now they're working against us inside our own country.
Right. Stupid.
Very stupid.
All right. So Anchor Baby Representative Delia Ramirez is talking about the biggest threat in the United States that we face.
Keep in mind.
The American people's anger and tolerance of DHS violations of our rights, that's what's the result of DHS unlawful, unaccountable, unconstitutional actions, which put the American people and our liberties at risk
She's got a
every
poster
day.
holder.
Let me be very clear. The Department
person.
of Homeland Security, you can quote me on that, is the single biggest threat to public safety right now.
Oh. Okay. DHS. Okay. Well, says the woman whose parents immigrated into this country illegally, yet she grew up to be a U.S. representative. And they are so blind to their good fortune,
right?
And what made this country great. So she has nothing.
Illegal aliens?
Yeah,
Is that who made the country great?
Yeah.
It was built on the backs of illegal aliens.
That's what I'm told.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Muslims and illegal aliens built this nation.
Well, Somali Muslims.
Somalis.
Yeah, thank you.
In particular. Yeah. What were they? The fabric of the country,
Yes,
I believe?
you got it.
We were told. Okay. All right. Then we got this immigrant who apparently wants to leave America.
Okay, I don't know if she's here legally or illegally, but either way, she doesn't want to be in this country,
Then
and
get
so
out.
maybe the DHS can help her out in this.
Yeah.
And note, she is out working. She's out working,
Okay.
and she's in her work uniform as she's giving this man on the street.
I've been here for 38 years, and I cannot articulate how disappointed I am in we the people that we allow this to fall so easily. Having 38 years ago, because I bought into it, yes, I wanted to come here. 38 years later, after being here and realizing how it's more fast, it's more smokes and mirrors, I am ready to leave. I don't.
Get out.
I can't financially leave right now, but the first opportunity financially that I can get, I am leaving. And I'm leaving on principle because I feel that if I, as an immigrant, remain in a fascist country.
Oh my!
Wait,
oh
what's
my
going to happen to you?
Gosh.
She's very emphatic the way her suit, her little cartoon suit, She's got.
And the reason why she is protesting like that is because they are all protesting in cartoons in front of the Luigi Mangione.
The trial.
Yeah.
Oh, these are all the murder groupies.
Yes, these are the murder
great.
groupies. Yes, and they're dressed as Bowser, Luigi, all the Mario characters.
Despicable.
Yes, thank you.
So she isn't out working unless she's getting paid to protest in front of Mangione.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
These
So
are just
she's getting
psycho
paid
people.
for
I don't even think they're being paid. They just have fallen in love with it.
Yeah, I think so too.
It's pathetic. It's embarrassing. It
Sure
really
is.
You should contact DHS and say, "Hey, I'm self-deporting.
Yep.
So we'll pay for the flight.
Yeah.
And give you $1,000. Beat it.
Yeah.
It's not that hard.
We'll help you.
But come on, you're definitely getting paid if you're expected to wear that suit.
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I've never seen anything.
She was
like
on
the
her
murder
break, you know.
groupies.
So the murder walk over to the camera.
Despicable. Pramila Jayapal has a bill to end immigrant detention. And provide public defenders for the illegal.
Oh, God.
So
today to say enough. Our Dignity for Detained Immigrants Act has a remarkable, unprecedented 123 original co-sponsors. Before we've even introduced it, 123 co-sponsors, and it overhauls the detention system. It drastically scales back the use of detention. It ensures that every single immigrant who is in detention has their human and civil rights protected. Our bill also phases out the use of private for-profit detention centers. It prohibits the detention of children and families and makes it harder to detain primary caregivers and vulnerable people like pregnant women or seniors or workers who are whistleblowing
Or
on
anyone
unscrupulous
that's here
employers. It requires DHS to allow members of Congress to do our jobs and conduct those unannounced inspections that hold these facilities accountable. As an immigrant myself.
Oh, we didn't want to hear the rest of that? No. We're done with
There's only so much of the squad you can take in any given day.
Oh, jeez.
Is she still part of the squad?
Sure.
Okay. Of course she is.
Okay.
I would like some
Looking
of
a
these.
little frumpy. But
what does that have to do with anything?
Yeah. The whole squad is frumpy.
I disagree with that.
I disagree with that.
Please.
Okay. So I would love to see some of these Democrat lawmakers ask questions, specific questions about like the truck driver in Oregon who killed the young married couple on their wedding night. This just happened, and he got his CDL license from the state of California. And he's an illegal immigrant.
Well, Duffy just shut down some of the schools, right, that were giving out passing because I heard an interview with another person who runs one of those schools, and he was talking, and this was a month or so ago, saying that the DHS needed to do that. Go check on these schools because it's the schools that are fast tracking these.
Yeah.
With no oversight.
But remember though, this bill has 120 some odd co-sponsors already that makes detaining these individually.
Original co-sponsors,
makes it
Keith.
Impossible. Yeah.
It's not going to happen.
Yeah,
No.
and so she was up there though yesterday with this Mahmoud Khalil guy. Remember, he was the Colombia guy who got arrested.
Yeah, I can't believe he's still here.
Syrian guy,
right?
What is his?
He was supposed to be deported, but he's a Syrian citizen. Previously arrested, and we thought, they said they were going to deport him because he's an irritant and a combatant, and he hates America. So get out. Yep, get out.
Why? What's the problem?
Are you here?
The problem is you.
Right. Here he is.
They are being tarnished in the media while they didn't do anything. No one should be detained for immigration enforcement.
Oh my God!
There's no need for detention for immigration enforcement.
No need.
As Congresswoman Jayapal said, there are so many ways that we can enforce immigration. Process without
ways we're not
detention.
doing right now.
There's nothing called civil detention. Detention is detention.
You can do it any way you want in Syria. I don't care.
Right.
But here we do have detention for illegal aliens. Okay? We do have these things.
Yeah.
We do have law and order. I know in Syria things are a little different. If you like them that way, go back.
Can he even go back there now? That's a serious question because I don't know that he is in good graces with.
Oh no,
the
you're
new
saying
leader.
he might be a man without a country?
Yeah,
that would be so sad.
That would suck.
Wouldn't that be heartbreaking? It'd just be heartbreaking.
And we'll see how this.
To be ashamed to have to ship him out.
Be ashamed.
Be ashamed.
Yeah.
He could go to
Uganda.
Spin the wheel.
Yeah.
He could spin the wheel.
He can spin the wheel.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. Look, I'm sure this will get traction. This would get traction in a new Congress if the Democrats gain power. We know that would be a thing.
Yeah.
But did you see that Representative Luna and Tim Burchett, two of our favorites, remember that discharge petition that got enough signatures that forced the vote that otherwise may not have come up to release the Epstein files? Well, they are working on getting a discharge petition to end the congressional stock trading, which you shouldn't need a discharge petition to get this up for a vote. It's common sense. And we need to end this insider information that we would all get arrested for having and acting on.
Yeah.
But Congress can do it with their information and make millions.
They're fine.
So we'll see where that one goes.
It's how they all get rich while they're in office. Yep.
It's unbelievable.
Let me tell you about Kexi Cookies. Our Christmas box is selling really fast. We still have a few left, but because we really we doubled the order this year so that we'd have them longer. But we do expect it to sell out really soon. So if you're planning to order one, the really beautiful Christmas box, now's definitely the time. Very last day to order anything for Christmas delivery is December 15th. And honestly, we've gotten so many orders so far this year that the sooner you get yours in, the better it is for us to make sure that everything gets to you on time. If your cookies arrive early, and you want to save them for Christmas or parties or whatever, just freeze them. They're good for up to 3 months in the freezer. And here's a 5-star review from Shirley. Okay. So I listen to Pat and the gang every day, and they've been talking about Kexi cookies for a long time. True. I've been wanting to order some, but I just kept putting it off. Well, I finally ordered some on Black Friday. I thought, this is the time. Well, let me tell you, they are not lying about how good they are. No,
Wait, she thought we were liars?
Yeah.
We only
what
say
the hell?
it because it's true.
Yes.
That's the only reason we say it.
Well, don't you understand, Shirley?
She says, I can see why Jeffy, Keith, and Chris are always fighting over them.
Well,
it really is a quality cookie, and I was very impressed, and I like my cookies. So appreciate that. Shirley, thank you. And you can feel the same way, I know you will, when you go to Kexi.com and order yours. Kexi, Kexi.com.
Now, more of Pat Gray Unleashed.
And the Fat Five from Jeffy.
All right, awesome. Netflix giving theaters a free blockbuster. The streamer expanded its Stranger Things finale to 500 plus U.S. and Canadian theaters on December 31st and January through January 1, while collecting zero box office revenue. Instead of selling tickets, theaters will sell concession vouchers that guarantee entry, keeping 100% of the proceeds. Netflix takes nothing. The theatrical release happened, after the Duffer Brothers pushed for it, and Netflix initially said no, and then they said, you know what, let's do it. And despite this, and they've been against this theatrical releasing, but they're now using cinemas as marketing to create the cultural moments for these major releases. So season 5 of Stranger Things, it recorded 59.6 million views the first week. On the opening episodes, which started just before Thanksgiving, and then you have the Christmas release, and then the finale arrives on New Year's Eve, which you can see at the theater if you get your concession voucher. So have at it. The NFL, the National Football League, has released the Thanksgiving viewership numbers. Let's start with the Packers-Lions game, the most watched early Thanksgiving game with 47.7 million people.
Wow.
Let's go to the Bengals-Ravens game, 28.4 million. That was the night game.
Okay.
That was
wow. Wow. So the Packers-Lions doubled it. Almost.
That was the early game.
Yeah.
And then the night game was 28.4 million.
What a Chiefs-Cowboys.
And the Chiefs-Cowboys,
the
Thanksgiving Day game.
No.
That's a new record.
Really?
57.23 million viewers per CBS Sports. Now considered the most watched regular season game ever.
Wow.
They're beating another Cowboys game a couple years ago, the Thanksgiving Cowboys-Giants game. But if you look at some of those other facts, it's the most watched regular season game. Audience peaked at 61 million. NFL on CBS, best viewership since the NFL returned to CBS.
Wow.
In 1998.
That's amazing.
Paramount Plus had got its most streamed NFL regular season game ever. I'm not sure they didn't release the numbers on that. They're just saying that it's been the best NFL season for Paramount Plus. I mean, that doesn't mean they're doing great. It's just their best season. Right?
Yeah. I mean, how many seasons have they been doing it?
Yeah, I don't know, a couple. Yeah.
But you've got 5 of the 6 teams. I think it was helpful that had winning records, and the one team that didn't have a winning record, it was the return of Joe Burrow. So you had a lot of good storylines here too.
Yeah.
Playoff implications.
Well, I mean, the NFL is up and to the right. Baby.
You think they're doing okay?
They're up and to the right. Yeah, absolutely. Remember, Dictionary.com announced their word of the year, which was 6-7. Which not a word,
right?
So another example, the Oxford University Press just named its 2025 word of the year, rage bait. Just want you to know that
it's a good word.
Oxford University
That's what
Press.
Pat's always posting.
That's
Mr.
a term. It's not a word.
Again,
the whole point is the word of a year,
right? But that's not the point anymore, is it?
No, it is not. No, it is not. We don't more than 1 million bags of shredded cheese have been recalled, all from Walmart,
because
Publix,
it got
Aldi.
metal in it. Is that the only reason?
That is.
You can't take a little bit of metal in your shredded cheese. Come on,
extra protein.
Lighten up.
How picky are we now?
Well, first, I mean, right now it's rated a Class 2 recall, so that means that it could cause temporary or medically reversible adverse health consequences.
They just upgraded it to Class 1. Which could cause death.
Oh no!
Oh, yeah.
Somebody got a shard of
That's what I
metal
was
stuck
wondering.
in their
How
throat.
did it change? What caused
I
that?
don't know.
I had a steel girder in my Kraft shredded cheese last week. Yeah,
like a steel.
Boy.
I'm pissed. I'm pissed about it.
I mean, this.
Sounds bad.
This shredded cheese was manufactured by the Ohio-based Great Lakes Cheese Company, sold in 31 states and Puerto Rico. 236,000 cases of the low-moisture part-skim mozzarella shredded cheese.
Oh, thank heaven. I'm not worried about it now.
Oh, no. You don't do that.
Really?
You don't do that
Skim cheese.
No.
Oh, you use that? Yeah,
Nope.
You use that all the time for tacos and
I do not.
Eggs, breakfast.
Whole milk, baby.
Oh, yes. All the time.
All the time.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
Don't give me any of that diet cheese.
So
I'm not interested.
So maybe it wasn't a steel girder?
Maybe it wasn't. Huh. Maybe it was just a wooden spike. I don't know. I forget now.
Story changing.
Just heads up if you're a shredded cheese person.
Right.
Yeah, heads up,
Watch
mouth
for the
up, be
steel
careful.
girders in it.
Look for steel.
Yeah.
Puerto Rico.
Pat Gray Unleashed.
Pat Gray is here on the Blaze Radio Network.
Right before the break, Jeffy was talking about NFL football numbers. Let me give you a number that I found from college football coach just yesterday. I found out why Lane Kiffin left Ole Miss and went to Louisiana State. I think any person with half a brain would have done the same thing.
Really?
Is she hot?
Well, the greenbacks are. The greenbacks are quite hot.
So I heard the original, and I have not seen this report. So the original report I saw was $12 million a year plus bonuses.
$13 million.
Okay.
For 7 years.
Okay.
With if he ever gets fired, it's an 80% buyout.
Okay.
So let's say he gets fired in 2 years, he would have made $26 million. So that's $65 million that they'd have to pay 80% of. So that's $52 million roughly. $52 million.
Okay.
Wow.
They're already paying Brian Kelly $53 million, and now they're going to pay this guy this kind of money. Wow, they must have some serious boosters because this can't all be.
But the most important part of college is learning, right?
Yes, that's right, Keith. Thank you for that.
Which is why it's only 80%,
right?
And not
that's
100.
Right. So
like Brian got
$13 million for 7 years, $91 million total. The 80% buy-off. They paid off his home in Mississippi.
Nice.
They're giving him $500,000 for the new home in Baton Rouge to get started.
That's
just to get
started.
Well, it's just a down
for the
payment.
garage.
I'm sure that's the down payment.
Okay.
He gets $1 million bonus for winning the SEC.
Right.
He gets a $3 million bonus for winning the national championship. And if he does, there's a clause in the contract that says he must be college football's highest paid coach, which sounds like at $13 million, you're not already? Wow.
No, I don't.
Who's making more than that? I don't know that anybody is.
Sure. But with the new deals coming, I mean, there's still job openings.
In addition to that, if Ole Miss, his last team, wins the national championship this year, LSU will give him another $1 million.
Nice. So he can root. He can root for him.
Printing press at LSU.
He can root for them. Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
The most expensive house in Baton Rouge is the Pennington Estate.
Okay.
On Highland Drive, which was last listed for $14 million. The luxury home is known for its extensive features. Sits on a 12.5-acre lot, living area of 32,000 plus square feet.
Sounds perfect for
Lane. How's this? What are the security features?
Don't worry about it.
2-story closet, staircase inside the
two-story closet.
That's fun.
I love, those are nice.
2-story closet with a
I
staircase.
love those. You know, I love that. I think my favorite thing that I hadn't seen before was what's her face. She sings Sunday Night Football.
Carrie
Underwood. She did a show, and she was talking about her walk-in closet, and in her walk-in closet, she has a little washer and dryer set, so that she could just wash her. I thought that is genius.
That is
genius.
It's just right there.
Yes. That's
smart.
Yeah,
that is very smart.
If you have room, why not?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a good idea.
It sure is.
Her walk-in closet is probably larger than most of our homes.
It's larger. I'll tell you, it's larger than this room.
Yeah. Oh, no doubt about it. No doubt. All right. So anyway, Lane's doing okay. If you were worried about him, and
I was kind of concerned. I was kind of concerned.
He's doing all right. He's doing all right. We probably don't need to do a GoFundMe page.
Did you see? I kept seeing the picture of. There was one shot of a rack of clothes left out in the parking lot. And the caption was, Ole Miss rolled his clothes out into the parking lot.
I think that was true.
Hilarious. I think it may have been.
Yeah, they're pissed at him.
I can't wait. LSU at Ole Miss next year.
Oh, that's going to be
on
fun.
the schedule.
Oh, man.
Oh,
they just don't have a date
him
yet.
now in Oxford.
Yeah.
They hate him.
You think those cowbells are loud?
Oh, my God.
It's going to be terrible.
He said he got all kinds of flack. Got people flipping the bird. He said
they came to the airport.
They were at the airport.
Said they tried to run him off the road.
Yeah, they came to the airport screaming at him. That's how they were so passionate. They went to the airport.
Yeah,
I mean,
they're not happy with him.
No, they're not.
And he understood that because it's an SEC fan base. He understood.
Of course,
he's not mad at you. Don't worry about it. Yeah, because he doesn't want to be killed when he goes back next year. Sheesh. All right, so the transgender situation is really good right now.
Yeah. And we mentioned yesterday how Elon Musk through Doge and finding all the fraud in USAID. Well, some of that quite a bit of it made its way to South Africa. For what? You've played the clip many times. This is a transgender hospital.
Okay.
Serving the needs of South Africans.
How wonderful.
Our trans community, they come from different parts of the world.
She's showing us around what was a clinic for trans people in central Johannesburg.
Wow, it was big.
It's big. Then this used to be our pharmacy.
And so this has all gone away.
The clinic was funded by USAID, and it was a lifeline for more than 1,000 transgender people until it was forced to shut down after President Trump closed the aid agency earlier this year.
Are you serious? Pause it for a second. So here is the tragedy now we're seeing.
Yep, you're seeing it.
Are you pissed that our tax-paying dollars aren't going to the transgender clinic in South Africa
and CNN
anymore?
Crafting a story to tug at our heartstrings. Who is watching this going, that is so sad?
Wow, that is tragic. What a hateful man that Donald Trump is. Are you serious?
Oh, man.
Should we be funding it in another country? And of course the answer is no. Now look, if you're a big ally and you want your dollars going to it, you're more than welcome.
I would like to
send this clinic all your private money you want.
I would like to see the clinic pre the closing down of USAID money, because I bet you it looked just like that anyway.
Mm-hmm. Probably.
I would bet that it looked just like that. Even with the USAID money.
Just a money laundering scheme.
Correct.
Absolutely.
All right.
I agree.
Let's see the rest of this heart-wrenching story.
As soon as Trump was inaugurated, basically, as soon as he came back into office.
Yeah.
Within like a week, he just decided that he wants nothing to do, especially with LGBTQI plus people, and more especially
not in South Africa.
That's not true.
That's not true either.
That's not true.
Chandwa is a trans woman who worked at the
so a
clinic.
dude.
I can't.
She's also.
Oh my God.
Oh, you don't want to see more of the heartstrings?
I can't take it.
You hater. Wow.
I mean, is there really more? That wasn't it?
I don't know. There's a few seconds left there.
All right, let him finish it off.
Okay.
You know, you want to hear the whole story.
Is a trans woman who worked at the clinic. She's also HIV positive and depended on the clinic for care.
Oh, wow.
Oh, did she?
Well, then
so
go
they
to
even got the HIV positive.
Right.
Yes, we
then
did.
go to your government, guy.
Right?
Come on.
It is unbelievable what people expect us to do.
Right.
Yeah, and
that is unreal.
And so our salary, our paychecks were funding his salary. Her,
theirs,
Niner.
Yeah,
their salary.
It's multiple people.
Making sure that she got the correct HIV medications as well.
Shut up. But, I mean, there's a whole bunch of those sob stories because
absolutely
we heard about how many things have been cut.
Americans have been funding the following.
Yeah.
$5.5 million to LGBTQ advocacy in Uganda. $800,000 for transgender people, sex workers, and their clients in Nepal.
Okay.
$3.6 for LGBTQ activism, free training in pastry cooking, psychosocial counseling, a cyber cafe, and the dance focus groups for male prostitutes in Haiti.
Don't say that.
And $1.1 million to
don't
produce
say that.
gender transformation in diverse social and behavior change report, which advocates against, quote, gender blindness.
Okay, so there you go.
So we're going to be hearing all those reports soon.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping.
Yes.
I hope that's just one in a series of CNN sob stories. CNN sob stories.
It just proves that insanity was real.
Absolutely.
They weren't making this up. The Doge stuff was correct, and now we're supposed to cry about it.
Yep.
Right.
Elon Musk does not get enough credit
No,
for
he doesn't.
the efforts of Doge.
No.
That in many cases,
I mean,
a lot of this stuff is just going to continue to get funded. But thankfully, some of these
coming back
things,
around now.
Yeah, and did they? I think they officially shut down Doge.
I don't know that that's true. Although
think so?
I saw the
something?
headline.
Yeah.
Yes, I did see the headline, but I don't know that that's true because I heard Elon say in an interview not too long ago that the Doge was still ongoing.
8 months left on its charter. This was a report from Reuters a week ago.
Okay.
So
yeah, because I heard Elon say that it was still ongoing. It's in some interview. I did see where a federal judge shut down the great big beautiful bill that was taking money away from Planned Parenthood. I don't have the story, but I just was thinking about it now when we were talking about money. The federal judge is saying that they can't take the money away from
because
Planned Parenthood.
You know, the Holocaust, the genocide of babies, has to continue.
No, it's healthcare.
Seriously, to the left,
it's healthcare.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
it's women's health.
Is it
what it is?
Is that what it is?
That's what it is.
Okay.
But
so that's on hold now. No, because that's on hold now because some judge. Now I thought if Congress passed something, that makes it a law.
Oh, yeah, like the wall that shall be built?
Hmm.
Yep, you're right.
Right. No, that's not how it works.
That's not how it works anymore.
I'm sorry.
Apparently.
I apologize.
Yeah. But, I mean, whether it's rooting out the terrible spending of our tax dollars on things like South African trans clinics, the culture is shifting away from all things woke.
Yeah.
And
thanks to Donald Trump.
Yes.
Thanks to Donald Trump. Period. And you had the story, Pat. Remember about, I don't know when it was. Maybe it was a year ago. I can't remember. But we had the Jaguar ad. It was just an abomination. And then you had the stats a few months ago showing how that company has...
It obliterated the company.
Killed it.
Yeah, they just escorted the CEO of Jaguar out of the building yesterday.
About time.
He's done. But this ad...
remember this ad? Yes. Check this out.
Oh, I want to vomit. Why did I send this in? So bad. Demonic.
Good God.
The guy who signed off on this, again,
aren't these beautiful Jaguars?
Out of the building.
You loving these vehicles, though? Oh, wasn't that great? So weird. Jaguar. There's not a single vehicle. In the commercial.
Correct. I thought the guy that got fired was the chief creative officer.
Oh, really? I thought it was the CEO.
Jerry McGovern. Because and it doesn't matter. They all need to go because there was a new CEO that hired this guy, the Jerry McGovern.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so the new CEO came in and got rid of this guy.
Yeah.
Got it. Yep, you're right.
Well, the moves caused Jaguar in Europe to go
almost done
belly up.
Yeah.
How many cars were they selling?
They were selling a total of 49 cars.
Yeah,
on the continent of Europe. Usually they do like 2,500 in a month or something like that, and it went from that to 49.
I mean, think of that.
It's incredible.
Holy cow!
I mean, that's unsustainable. You have 1 month of that, and you're in trouble. They were doing it month after month, apparently. So,
right,
that's a problem.
That's a big problem.
Yeah.
Okay. Holy cow! I mean, that used to be a symbol, right? A symbol.
Yeah.
I mean, it became another symbol almost overnight.
Right.
And it was a symbol that people did not want to have anything to do with. Period.
Yep. It's crazy.
It is absolutely insane.
Here's another indication of what's going on with the trans community. I mean, they are right in our face every single day. And I don't care what you're doing. If you're an adult and you want to hack body parts off, go ahead. You want to take hormones that'll radically alter your body chemistry, go ahead. That's none of my business. But do I have to be punched in the face with it every day?
Yes.
You have to be made aware of it.
Do I?
Yeah, you need to be made aware of the struggle that I'm going through because of you.
No, because I'm not doing anything to you.
Look what you're doing to us right now.
I mean, look what they're doing to us right now. Check out this Christmas song from these two trans.
I think we all agree. I do. That Christmas isn't trans enough, so this is our decree to fill it with transgender stuff. What if Jesus was transmasculine and Santa was Saint Nicholas? What if all we want for Christmas is HRT for all of us?
Demonic.
It's gonna be a transgender Christmas. We're T for T under the mistletoe. It's gonna be a transgender Christmas.
Hideous.
We'll bury last year's place cards in the snow. This year we're setting boundaries with our families. We'll yassify the Christmas tree. We're harvesting my chestnuts and roasting them out back. I traded she and her for him and he, and now my dad's in therapy. The elf is on the shelf, and yes, I'm talking about my rack. This is our transgender Christmas. We'll
Jeffy loves it.
He sure does.
It's just content. This is stupid content.
Transgender Christmas.
I'm sorry.
If you misgender us, we'll spray your ass with mace. You might not feel
There's the violence coming out again.
Yeah, of course.
From the transgender community.
As long as I got you and you got me.
Wow.
We deserve this transgender Christmas. Spend holidays with chosen family. This is our transgender Christmas. We'll celebrate the way we're meant to be. You can't spell Christmas without T.
But you can't because the T is silent.
It's silent. But we are not.
We will not be silent.
We'll never be silent.
Go back to singing, please.
Christmas.
Christmas.
Yeah, no, man. Okay, so there you have it.
It's a silly, stupid song.
So, if I get it correct, the person playing the boy is a girl.
Correct. And the person playing
and the girl is a boy.
Yeah.
That's how that works, apparently.
Okay.
Isn't that cute? It's adorable.
Adorable.
It's great.
I was just going to say that. It's
So
cute
I guess they're
adorable.
a hetero couple now?
Oh, right,
Yes.
right.
Yes.
So that's
So it's okay.
You got that going for
So
you.
we approve.
That's a lot of trouble to get back where you started, yo.
Yeah, it sure is.
It
Holy
sure is.
crap.
Wow. I know. I did see a post, and I think it was from quite a while ago, but it just, I went, yes, that's absolutely should happen. From, I think it was on X, Trump should identify as a female, and that way liberals would either have to accept him as the first female president or admit the absurdity of the gender ideology. And I thought, I like that. Trump is never going to do that, but he should.
Still. All right. Whether you're planting now or later, Fast Growing Trees has everything you need to make your dream yard a reality, starting with the best quality and selection of plants delivered right to your door. Fast Growing Trees is America's largest online nursery. Over 1,600 unique trees and plants. Fast Growing Trees makes it easy to get your dream yard. Order online and get your plants delivered directly to your door in just a few days without ever leaving home. All plants and trees are locally grown in the U.S. and cared for by experts before they ship to you. They've got helpers. You just call them anytime. They're ready to help you out with exactly what they did, what you need in your yard, that where to put it, how it's going to grow, what kind of plant. They did all of those things for me, and it worked out really well. And was able to, we sold our house in part
because of the tree?
Because of the tree.
Wow.
Yeah. It just increases the curb appeal, So you can feel confident that these plants and trees will thrive in your yard because they are grown to last by American farmers on American soil. This season, they have the best deals for your yard, including up to half off on tons of plants and other deals. And listeners to our show get 15% off your next purchase when using the code PAT at checkout. That's 15% off your next purchase at fastgrowingtrees.com using the code PAT at checkout. Now's the perfect time to plant. Use PAT to save today. Offer is valid for a limited time. Terms and conditions may apply. Check out the link or in the show notes.
Pat Gray Unleashed. Sarcasm with 0 calories. Returns next.
This is interesting. Mike Lindell, the My Pillow guy, has announced he's going to run for governor.
That'll be fun.
In Wisconsin.
That'll be fun.
You want that to be fun?
Minnesota, right?
Well, this says Wisconsin.
Oh, well, that's wrong.
No, I think you're right.
It's
It is Minnesota. I thought Wisconsin.
Yeah.
He didn't even live
he's
there.
going up against he's
going up against
R word, right?
You're right. Tampon Tim.
Oh,
right?
yeah, we can't use the R word, but we can say Tampon Tim.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Is that the way that works?
That's the way it works.
All right. Fine.
Here's a clip making the rounds. It's from Tucker Carlson podcast. It aired in June. Was Tim Walz a spy for China? Here's Liz Collin of Alpha News.
Alpha News is great.
I've spoken to a couple people that served with Tim Walz in Nebraska in that guard unit.
Right.
And they suspect, and we've done stories and tried to reach out to Walz for comment, but they suspect that perhaps he took their standard operating procedure, the SOP, for the howitzer army tank. He was assigned to this tank. It was nuclear capable, and this was all laid out in the SOP that goes missing.
A nuclear tank.
While he's there, and
the manual goes missing.
Right, and they had talked to the FBI about this as well. There's so
what does
many
that mean?
questions.
So why did they talk to the FBI?
They think that he was traveling back and forth from China at this time, and then we also know that this howitzer.
Wait.
I know I
His
sound
guys,
crazy right now.
No, you don't sound crazy at all. You're recounting the facts.
Yeah.
You are saying that men he worked with in the National Guard in Nebraska went to the FBI because they believed he had given classified military secrets to the Chinese government?
They suspect that he did, and
they suspected to the point that they went to the FBI.
Well, this was all when all these stories are coming out finally about his background, and they're like, maybe we should talk about this. These are guys that back then didn't report this. This was in the early 90s, and they always talked about it amongst themselves. And I think that they weren't completely aware of, the potential threat something like this could pose, but they always thought this was very strange. And then China started producing almost a carbon copy of this military tank a couple of years later.
What?
Come on.
Oh my gosh.
For real?
Would it surprise anyone?
That was going to be my exact question. Would you be surprised if Tim Walz spied for China?
Absolutely not.
I wouldn't be a bit surprised.
No.
In fact, I'd be surprised if he didn't.
Right.
How many trips did he end up making over there on a teacher's salary?
It was a lot. Yeah, it was a lot.
It sure was. And I want to know.
Wow.
I want to know how.
Wow.
The real story of how Tim Walz came to be the VP pick for Kamala Harris.
Because he was a picture of a manhood.
Yeah, thank you.
He was literally the definition of what a man.
That's funny,
is
Chris.
to.
That might be the funniest thing you've ever said on the air. That's good.
Because it's
that's
true,
really good.
Like he was the definition of a man.
Okay. Right.
Man, we couldn't have the Jew.
No, we couldn't. No.
We couldn't have the Jew from Pennsylvania.
Couldn't have the astronaut because he can't speak. He's stupid.
Well, we know that now.
We know that now.
Yes.
But they knew it then.
And he's too white.
Yeah, he's
way
too white. That's
yeah.
right. Doesn't help the ticket at all, being a whitey.
Was there I think there was someone else, right, that was in line?
Yeah, Pete Buttigieg. He was too gay.
Oh, yeah. And Buttigieg was too gay.
Oh, yeah. That's
right.
Kamala Harris admitted
which
that,
she
basically.
said.
Yeah, which she said.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's
so then
great.
they went with the less gay Tim Walz.
Did they?
They
barely.
The man.
Did they?
Well, Tim was at least married to a female.
Thank you.
Right.
Was he?
At least he's got a beard. Okay.
He's
got the beard.
Oh, yeah.
And
Cory
he did
Booker's got
videos.
one too now.
He did
apparently.
videos to fix cars. He had to fix his truck.
Oh, he wears
He's
camo
coach.
hats.
And he's a football coach.
And he can load a shotgun.
Yes.
Right.
Like I said, the definition of a
Holy
man.
cow.
Now, did they say that was a nuclear tank?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've never heard of that. Have you heard of that?
Right.
I didn't even know we had that.
Well, we used to. China has it now.
They have
I don't know,
it. They have it too. Just like everything else they stole from us.
Yes, absolutely.
They got our plane that they forced down back during Bush.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
cool.
really bad.
No,
Interesting.
that's cool.
We'll follow
So
that
let's
story.
hope that Lindell beats him then.
Yeah, let's hope. 888-900-3393. More Pat Gray Unleashed coming up.
China.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.
Happy holidays from all of us at Pat Gray Unleashed and the Blaze.
Merry Christmas.
Feels like a Hallmark movie is about to start.
A very special episode. We got some tweets here. Rowdy Introvert tweets, so are they working on a new movie called Cocaine Shark?
Yes.
So.
Yes. Had you been listening to a show called Chewing the Fat? We discussed actually the making of those movies.
Where would I find an unusual program like
available
that?
wherever you get your podcast, Chewing the Fat with Jeff Fisher.
Unusual.
Yeah. Have you been able to continue to keep that price really low?
As of right now.
As of right now.
I can't guarantee.
You're still battling. But right now.
I can't guarantee how long it's going to last, limited time, but for right now, still free.
Okay. From Mr. White, we've had Cocaine Bear. It's not far-fetched to have Fentanyl Shark. Oh, yeah, we did have a Cocaine Bear, right?
Yeah.
That's a great movie.
A great movie. Is it?
Yeah, based on a true story.
Yeah, it's based on a true story, Pat.
Okay. All right.
Have you not seen Cocaine Bear?
I have not seen Cocaine Bear.
Oh,
it
come
is so
on.
good.
It sounds good.
It
sounds
is so good.
Don't know how I missed out on that.
I don't want to say it, but it's about a cocaine bear.
A bear on cocaine?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Clayton Audley tweets, the Trump administration needs to turn that Joe Biden clip into a massive ad campaign. That would be good.
No kidding.
From Forget About It, if you allow people that are born in another country to hold government jobs, that country will soon turn into said country they came from. Ain't that the truth?
Yep. Yeah.
From Miss Spoke, Are we still talking about shredded cheese? DMXDM, love of money is the root of all evil in college sports. From Where's My Pudding? I'm not pissed my money stopped going to aid a nonsense clinic and another clinic. I am pissed it has gone to aid this nonsense in the past.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Domestication syndrome thought criminal. That's a long one. I dare the trans Christmas duo to do a song about trans Ramadan next. Wouldn't that be interesting? Yeah,
that would be.
Do that.
Oh, and then they could put the T in Ramadan that isn't currently there.
All right.
I bet those that celebrate Ramadan
They'd
would
love
that.
They would love that.
I want that to happen.
I do
Ramadan.
too. Jimmy Dimples, Tim Walz, a spy for China. Got a tough time bending my brain around that. Spies are usually low profile, subtle, and smooth.
He's not that.
He's none of those things, that's for sure. So I guess we're about to get 3 really cold blasts of air across the U.S. between now and Christmas, except not, of course, in Texas.
Well, at least the early blast is not supposed to get down here. But boy, the Northeast and the upper Midwest, getting it.
But why? Why is it going to get so cold? I thought global warming keeps us warm.
I think you know the answer to that.
Right?
Oh, okay. You clearly are not a meteorologist. I don't know who this clown is, but he's going to
explain it to us?
Yeah, he's going to explain how it's getting cold.
This winter may be the coldest and snowiest we've had for a while, and it's because of global warming. Here's why. Have you heard about the blob in the North Pacific yet? So the blob is a marine heat wave. Ocean water temperatures are way above average, expanding about 5,000 miles from Japan through Alaska. Now, the ocean is warming and absorbing most of the CO2 and the energy from human-caused climate change. And that's a big reason why Japan had its hottest summer on record for the 3rd consecutive year. So what does the warm water mean? So it creates an area of high pressure which nudges the jet stream. It ridges to the north across western North America. And then downstream, that means the jet stream dips to the south. So that opens the door for more cold blasts and more low pressure systems to make its way across the Midwest and across the Great Lakes. And we also have a weak La Nina developing, and that leads to the same outcome. Many experts are comparing this winter outlook to the winter setup that we had in 2013 to 2014. It was a similar setup, and that year Chicago had its 3rd coldest winter with 25 days, 0 degrees or below zero. The coldest was minus 16. That winter was also the 3rd snowiest winter with over 67 inches of snow just from December through February. Had 82 inches of snow from November through April. And this is coming off of last winter when it was the least snowiest winter we've had in nearly 90 years. And the winter before that was the 5th warmest on record. So even if we don't hit the kind of numbers that we had 12 years ago, even an average winter would feel really cold now that we've gotten accustomed to these warm and less snowy winters. So yes, climate change can mean colder and snowier weather. That's why we talk about climate change more so than just global warming.
Because it doesn't work anymore. That's why. Okay, I can't take it anymore.
Hold on, listen. You got to hear this next. Hold on. Stop. You've got to hear the next sentence, please, because he lays out what happens with weather. Okay. And explains how that's actually climate change. It's not weather. Listen to this.
Feel really cold now that we've gotten accustomed to these warm and less snowy winters.
Hang on, listen.
So yes, climate change can mean colder and snowier weather. That's why we talk about climate change more so than just global warming. Otherwise we say, well, where's global warming? It's colder this winter. Climate change can impact different weather patterns, which means everything under the sun. Flooding, drought, cold snaps, heat waves, blizzards. So if you've missed the snow that we got it all covered.
It's what I always say. If it's warmer than usual, it's global warming. If it's colder than usual, global warming. If it's about the same, it's global warming.
Which is why we went to climate change.
If it's super snowy, it's climate change. If it's snowless, it's climate change. Everything
cover your bases.
Is climate change.
You cover your bases, and they probably are kicking themselves that they didn't come up with the phrase climate change before they came up with the phrase global warming to control economies and populations and policies.
That is insane. Look at the backflips they're doing to try to make this thing work. Because the weather is not cooperating with them.
If the Earth didn't do what the Earth does,
we'd all be dead. Yeah, you're right.
over.
It'd be over. And you're right. But fortunately, the Earth does what the Earth is designed to do.
Incredible how that works.
Isn't it, though?
It is. Yeah.
Because I'll tell you something. If the ocean didn't absorb 90% of the heat from the sun, the air would be 200 degrees warmer.
Boy, we got lucky.
We would burn. We would just be burned up. It would be ash.
We would. It would
just be ash.
It would be frightening.
It would be.
What would be going on right now?
Carbon emissions also trap heat. Today's report shows oceans have absorbed 90% of that heat, raising ocean temperatures by half a degree.
Sure.
Had all that heat gone into the atmosphere, air temperatures could have risen by more than 200 degrees.
Yeah,
if only.
If only.
If only.
Can you imagine it being 243 degrees this morning?
You can't, because you'd be dead. You can't. You can't imagine it.
You would be dead. You'd boil alive.
Yeah.
So,
but fortunately,
the Earth works the way it works.
Earth does what the Earth.
Somebody planned it that way, and they did a pretty good job.
Gaia did. Gaia is in control.
Yeah, that's who it was. We do have some breaking news, though. It's just reported, coming across the wire this morning. Virginia man arrested in connection with pipe bombs placed outside DNC and RNC headquarters on January 5th, 2021. Does not give any more details than that. I'm not sure what that does to the whole. It was
the police officer, the Capitol police officer,
the female
story. Not sure what. I don't know if that meant that this person was working with that in tandem. I don't know. I just know that this report says they've made an arrest.
Interesting.
Of a man.
Of a Virginia man.
Yeah. What are you, a biologist? You know this is a man?
I just know what the report says.
I'm just reading what the FBI released.
Yeah. Let me tell you about American Giant, because when you pull on a hoodie or a T-shirt, you shouldn't have to wonder where it was made or how it was put together. American Giant makes its gear right here in the United States from top quality materials and with strong and beautiful craftsmanship. So every piece lives up to what made in America really means. You'll feel the difference in the heft of the fabric, the attention to detail, the way it holds its shape wash after wash. American Giant isn't chasing the lowest cost. They're building something that's made to last and something that's worth owning. So when you support American Giant, you're not just buying clothes, you're helping to back a company that believes in its workers, in factories here at home, and in doing things the right way. In a world of fast fashion and throwaway apparel, American Giant stands apart. It's smart, sustainable, timeless, and built with pride. Your wardrobe gets an upgrade and your values get honored at the same time. So buy American today at American-Giant.com. Save 20% when you use my name, Pat, at checkout. That's American-Giant.com. Use the promo code PAT at checkout.
Pat Gray Unleashed now continues.
Hey, Candace Owens is in the news. What a surprise. It's great.
Again?
Yeah, she is. The Pentagon was asked about Candace Owens. This is fun.
Absolutely. I'm Kingsley Wilson. I'm the press secretary here at the Pentagon. We're in the Pentagon briefing room. And it's been fantastic. Get to come to the Pentagon every day, and now you all do as well.
Yeah. So this is my first question, and don't laugh. Does the DOW have any evidence at all of a French military plot to assassinate Candace Owens?
That is an interesting question. Not that I'm aware of, but, interesting question. I can try to find out and maybe let you know.
Please do.
I think that might be more of a law enforcement matter, though.
Huh.
Oh, wow.
Wow, she pushed that one off on law enforcement.
Yes, she did.
So, not that she's aware of. That doesn't mean it's not happening.
That's correct.
That does not mean that Emmanuel Macron and his man-wife, Brigitte,
love that.
didn't send a hit squad.
Stranger things have happened.
Yeah. That's true. That's true.
The Pentagon doesn't know about it.
And I'll tell you what is even stranger than that is what she's saying about the TPUSA right now.
Yeah. Well, they responded yesterday, right, with some big, long dissertation.
She addresses that in this clip.
Yeah, first here's Candace talking about, I guess, is she accepting this debate now? Here she is.
So we just went for it.
And guess what? Turning Point has moved to formally respond to all the things that we have said. And after a very long diatribe in which they wildly misrepresent the public and global investigation of Charlie Kirk's assassination, they at long last issued a public invitation or a challenge. I'm not sure what it is, but I accept.
Oh, okay. Well, good. There she goes.
And she also was saying she wants to do it immediately. She doesn't want them to have time to prepare. She wants our authentic self. Let's go. Let's do it tonight or whatever she said.
Because they want to do it in Phoenix and they want to give time so they can get all the allegations in order. That way they can just spew it out in one take, basically.
Okay. Because her allegation now is that Turning Point USA officials had something to do with Charlie's death.
Yes.
They betrayed him, I think was the word she used.
Yes, that's exactly what she said.
Despicable.
Betrayed by his leadership.
I don't get it. I don't understand what happened to her.
Yep.
I mean, it's
and she even goes to the point and said
bizarre.
That his security team refused to give him life-saving action because they wanted him dead.
Man.
Isn't true. We know that.
Lives in a really dark place right now. You know? That's the problem with all these conspiracy things. If you buy into all of them, that is real darkness.
Sure is.
I mean, that's Alex Jones stuff. That's Candace Owens stuff. I think she's beyond Alex Jones now. Hey, wow.
Yeah, she's the new one.
Yep.
No question.
Frank Turek ranted about Candace Owens.
The night before Charlie was murdered, and I'm not just saying this, but I went into his office. This was after we had a meeting. You were in the meeting, Blake, me, you, Charlie, and some other folks. And he was going to dinner, and he said, hey, you're going to dinner with Blake and Danny. He said, Blake is my secret weapon. He's the smartest man I know. And he loved you. And for anybody to suggest, whether it's Candace Owens or any other person within TPUSA was somehow complicit in his murder, is to say that Charlie Kirk was such a bad judge of character that he put a bunch of traitors around him. If there's anything I knew about Charlie Kirk, is he knew how to spot talent and integrity and people that wanted to make a difference for the Lord and the country. Charlie was brilliant at that. It takes a lot more faith to believe that Charlie didn't know who his friends were and picked all the wrong people to surround him, to build an organization that came from nothing to the most powerful conservative organization in the country. In 13 years, he built it, and it was big before 13 years. You know, he really got it moving in about 7 or 8 years later. It strains credulity to suggest that people within that organization, people that he handpicked himself, somehow murdered him. If you're going to suggest that, you better have a lot of evidence, and I have seen none of it. It's unconscionable that anyone would say this without evidence. You can slander, you can say what if, you can have all sorts of innuendos and insinuations. That's not evidence. You can have dreams, you can have hunches, you can have vibes. That is not evidence.
Yeah.
No court.
Thank you so much, Frank.
No court would say that's evidence. I'm sorry, Blake.
We have to leave radio here for a second, but we're going to go through the break.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't blame him for being pissed.
No, I don't either. I mean, it's strange credulity.
Oh, that's a big word.
That's what it's.
Did you write that down?
That's what it is.
To make sure you got it.
He was bothered by the use of the word credulity.
I just say it. That's what it is.
It's word of the day.
It's strange credulity.
It's
you
not
heard the man.
Strange. It's strains. It strains credulity.
Also, it's one word, not two.
No, it's two words.
It's two words.
Strains, not strain.
Strain.
Okay. It is one, and then
got
credulity.
I'm gonna be very interested in watching every moment of this debate. It's gonna be.
I can't wait.
Interesting. For sure.
My gosh! Yes.
Can you imagine how many people are gonna watch that?
Absolutely.
Wow, I wouldn't miss it. I'd pay good money to see it.
So you will pay?
I will pay.
Oh,
if it's pay-per-view,
okay.
I'll pay.
Pay-per-view.
Yeah,
it's on, and this time
yeah,
they're pissed.
Both sides.
Yep. So that should be interesting. She claims she has evidence and she's going to show it, but she hasn't done that.
Like she always does.
Yeah, she always does that. She's got evidence on Brigitte Macron too. So,
well, her evidence is there's no pictures, right?
Right. Yes, I think that's mostly her evidence. I think is that she hasn't seen the pictures of her as a mother.
Jeffy, how's that
I have
jury duty going for you?
I have not seen anything myself, so looking forward to them. Actually,
I know we'd hear about it on air and off.
Yeah,
if you had.
I'll let you know.
Okay, please do.
Yeah,
please do, because we're looking forward to that as well.
I'm taking screenshots. Anything I find.
I don't care what the judge says.
All right, let me tell you about real estate agents I trust. There are those who lead and those who follow, and you definitely want the leaders. A number of years ago, Glenn was fed up with the follower types, and so he started this company and vets these realtors very carefully because he wanted people who have great track records and know what they're doing and really care about you and this huge moment in your life when you're buying or selling or doing both with your home. Real estate agents I trust. We pair you up with a great realtor in your area, somebody who knows the best practices, understands the crazy housing market, understands the area in which you live and in which you're going to. So it's a free service that we provide to you. We just set you up with the realtor, and then you ride off into the sunset together. So if you're thinking about buying or selling a home or both, get in touch with him, and you'll see what I mean. Real Estate Agents I Trust. The name says it all. realestateagentsitrust.com.
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas, George! Merry Christmas, Movie House! Merry Christmas, Emporium! Merry Christmas, you wonderful building and loan!
Pat Gray Unleashed.
You know what's great is what's happening in Britain right now. It's really fun.
Really?
Yeah, it's great. Britain is in really good shape right now. Everybody should follow Britain's lead. Is this where the woman was arrested for using a gay slur?
Yeah, so
in a private text?
Yeah, so Tucker Carlson on his show, he had Piers Morgan on. And to Piers' credit, he said he wasn't aware of this story when Tucker brought it up. And so he went and found this woman that was accused of using the gay slur about a man,
the F word gay slur
that right. She that I guess attacked her, right? But it was a text to a friend of hers.
Yes,
and the friend is who reported
unreal.
This. It's unreal on so many levels. But she was on Piers' show recounting what happened when the police showed up to her house.
I've heard 11 police officers turned up.
Yeah,
I mean that's completely ridiculous.
Yeah, I'd left my front door open. I was waiting for my dad to come to the house. I was actually in the bath. And they opened the door themselves.
And just came in?
And came in.
And you're in the bath?
Yeah.
Good God.
What do they say to you?
Well, I heard my name, which was one female out of the lot of them.
And 10 male officers?
Yeah. And then I heard my name, and I thought, well, it might be my sister, because it didn't sound like someone who was... Because obviously I was upstairs in the bath. And then they just come up the stairs, and they didn't give me any privacy or anything. Like,
you were naked?
Yes.
Well, she was in the bath, so...
Disgusted.
Can you give us an example?
Really upset. I was crying my eyes out.
And what did they say to you? What did they say they were there for?
Well, I was just asking them, can they just leave the female officer, and can they please go downstairs? As obviously I was upset, and I had no clothes on, and they kind of wanted to watch me get changed, and I was very upset about that. In the end, they did send the males down the stairs, and the female officer sat with me. I was crying my eyes out. I was really upset. And then I said, well, what are you even here for? Because I was shocked.
There's a good question.
I was in utter shock. And she said, for malicious communications, hate crime and malicious communications. And I said, well, what for?
Wow.
And they said, we'll discuss that when we get to the police station.
Malicious communication.
Yeah, no. The West has fallen. Yep. It absolutely has fallen.
Britain is gone.
Britain's gone. Canada, play clip 31 real quick, because in Canada, and pull the audio down about halfway. So this guy is a pastor who showed up at a library trans story hour for kids and protested what they were, he called them groomers. And anyway, part of the court order was home arrest, and he had to write an apology. And he said, I'm not writing an apology because that's going to mean that I'm admitting I was wrong, and I wasn't wrong about what I said about the librarian and what they were doing to kids. So, since he refused the judge's order to write the apology letter, he therefore gets arrested. Yep. And this is Merry Christmas there. This is Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Again, the West has completely fallen here.
This is not a prideful thing to do. Shannon, can you watch
Wow.
a shameful?
Wow.
Yeah.
Kids scarred for life. They'll grow up hating the police and the government, and rightfully so. At least as far as his family goes.
Unbelievable.
It's okay, buddy.
Wow.
So there you go, the West.
Okay.
I mean, there
So
you go.
that's great.
That's our civilization
Maybe
now.
you should have just wrote the apology.
But meanwhile, we've got we're importing the third world into the West, and so they're going to fix it. They're going to fix everything. They're going to solve all of our problems.
We need to turn to the Somalis.
Free speech, man.
They know how to run a country.
Free speech is absolutely dead.
Someone had to say it, and Pat, I'm glad you said it.
You're welcome.
And that
You're
right
welcome.
there is happening in America today. If Elon Musk doesn't buy X, open up free speech again on social media platforms, and if Donald Trump doesn't get into office, that's America.
Can you believe in a private communication you can bust in with 11 police officers and arrest a woman in the bath?
Yep.
She was in the bath.
Naked.
She didn't have clothes on. She was in the bath without clothes.
She heard something downstairs.
Yeah. And it turned out to be 11 police officers while she's in the bath.
They wouldn't leave till she finally asked.
Naked as a jaybird.
Yes.
Wow. It's outrageous, though. It really is outrageous. All right. See you back here to end up the week tomorrow.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.